So I'm pretty sure that we're going to look back at this season of pandemic, the beginning of a new decade, freaking disaster. And I don't know, I feel like there are going to be a lot of things that we see we could have done. A lot of things we wish we would have paid attention to. And also some things we're glad we did. Like spending time with people within the isolation. Or connecting with people that we can't see in person. Whether it's, letters or emails or texts or phone calls, video chats, voice chats. I spent hours tonight on voice chat with friends, and after a day of being isolated and alone, it was therapeutic. Because at the end of the day, there's all these jokes being made about the introverts being happy about being alone. But people need people. And at a certain point, you reach your limit for not having people, regardless of what you say you're feeling. There is healing to being with people. There's emotional refueling. And I'm already so ready to be with those people again. I miss them, and it's been, some of them I saw last Thursday, and at the time I thought Sunday might be the last time I'd see them for a while, and now that's not the case. And work goes on because some of us don't work jobs that are getting shut down. And so you spend time with those people, but it's not the same refueling. And so then you get to this place where you start to think about what you're going to do when you're not isolated. What are the conversations you want to have? Who are the people that you want to just sit with and not even talk? Just sit with them. Who are the people you want to go and do things with? The canceled plans you had, or just the moments of sharing emotions and opinions. Today I felt like I failed because I didn't connect to my small group on a Tuesday. I saw a social media post from another small group within my church who did a video chat, and I felt guilt for not reaching out in that way. And I think all of this isolation, all of the stress and anxiety that's attached to this isolation is reminding me that we're figuring it out as we go along. It's okay to make mistakes as long as they aren't mistakes that harm people. Within our personal lives, within our emotions, it's okay to stumble. And today, in the midst of my isolation, I failed to reach out and make plans. And that's a learning experience. And so then next week at this time that I normally would be sitting down at a table with people and talking about social justice and being more like Jesus in a climate that's so divisive. I will spend that time connecting instead of regretting that I didn't. There's grace for the stumbles. There's room to try again. It's like what my brother-in-law said today, with he and my sister being forced out of work until restaurants open back up. It's at least 14 days of Fridays. And even though I'm not forced out of work right now, I'm forced out of the connections that I had with people in person, people who mean the world to me, people who pretty much are my world. 14 days of Fridays, maybe longer, but what are you gonna do with your Friday? You gonna connect, or are you gonna isolate more? Why does it take a pandemic for me to suddenly become clear-eyed and thoughtful again? It's weird.